out in this track, we have a B minor. We're playing an alternate variation of B minor. You're going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the last string, your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the next string up, and then your ring finger on the 4th fret of the next string up, so it makes a little diagonal shape. And then you're going to strum the bottom 4 strings like we're playing, like when we play a D. So then we go to our A, when we put our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string down, our middle finger on the next string down, same fret, our ring finger on the next string down after that, same fret. So it's all crammed in a little box there. And when you strum it, you're going to strum the A string, of course, the A string, the bottom 5 strings. A. So just make sure your hands kind of bent enough that you're not going to mute the last string with it. So that's your A, and you can bring your thumb around and mute that top string if it helps you out, or just don't strum it. Alright, and then we go to good old E. You're going to put your first finger on the 4th string down, your middle finger up on an E to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. 2nd fret of the 3rd string, you cram your ring finger in there like that. And then you strum the whole string for this one. And guess what? That's the whole song. It just repeats verse, chorus, same. It's the same pattern the whole time. There is a nifty little like solo-y thing that's really easy to do. So one of you all should do it. You should do it. Ew, that sounded weird. There we go. So on this part, you're gonna strum the 6th fret of the 5th string down. This little guy. So it's easy to find your place if you check out your dots here. There's always a dot on the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, and the 7th fret. So you're going to be right here. So 5th string down. So you're going to strum it open first. Don't hit it. And then strum it again and put your finger on it and do a fancy little pitch bend. So you just push the string down and then push the string like towards your face. And then the next part is a slide. See, it does all these fancy things that are really easy to do, but they make you look super cool. So you slide down on the 6th fret all the way down to the end. So you strum it here and then go and let go. And then strum it again. So that's that part. Now, if you want to get really fancy, you might. I don't know. I'm gonna show you how to play the little fancy picky part. It's really not that fancy. It's pretty easy. But maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just well adjusted to the guitar and I think it's easy. You be the judge. So they're on the 7th fret, so it's 3 dots down, right? You start on the 7th fret of the B string, so the same string we were just playing. Right, that just happened. I think it happens twice. And then it goes 7 on the B, down to 7. Probably actually want to play it with either middle finger or your ring finger. down to the 7 on the G string, up to the 5, so that's the other dot, and you use your pointer finger for that one, or whatever finger, I don't care. And then back to the 7 on the G. Then bring your middle finger down to the 6th fret of the same string, the G. So that was the first measure. All right, so it's a little quick. See, I can't even play it. All right. So that's the first part. Alright, then after that measure, it goes to the 4th fret of the G string. To the 2nd fret of the G string. Working that G string. To the 1st fret of the G string. Alright, so that measure looks like. Alright, and then the last measure is the 1st fret twice, 2nd fret once, 4th fret once. So all together, I'm going to do it nice and slow. Maybe. Nope, I'm doing it. That wasn't slow, sorry. Then you go back to, you go to your first chord, which isn't that. Alright, you go to your B. So I'm gonna, if you want to run that with me, again, I'm gonna do it slow and then I'm gonna speed it up. You probably have stopped the video at this point and you're not paying attention at all, and get that. You can do a little wiggle there, make it fancy if you want. Alright, then you go into your chords. So let's go through the chord part of the song, and I'll just strum it with you a few times. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, then A, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, B minor, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, E, down, up, down, B minor, A, E, B minor, A, I said I was going to speed it up, but really, I mean, it's pretty much that tempo, so slow song. Alright, work it, girls.
No